You're worried about your car being stolen? The Omaha Police Department now has a free resource for some car owners to help prevent that. Owners of Hyundai and Kias can now request steering wheel locks at OPD Central Headquarters. Last summer, a video surfaced online that showed an easy way to steal those types of cars. In the last 7 months, there have been more than 500 reports of the vehicles being stolen in Omaha. In the 9 months prior to the video, there were less than 150. People requesting the locks will need to bring their ID and vehicle registration.